Welcome back friends with one of my interesting topic, that is building a big data strategy. In my previous lecture I have given you just the intro of big data strategy, but from this lecture we will have a complete detail about every step. In previous lecture we studied about data sciences, we studied about big data, we studied about general trends, we studied about the job opportunities in data sciences. So from this lecture we will study about the strategies, but before proceeding don't forget to subscribe my channel and let's study what is big data strategy. So basically in strategy, what we do, we basically plan of action or policy designed to achieve an overall aim. So here we will have a aim, then we make a policy. On this policy we make a plan that what to make a action. So step by step we study what are these. So how can we build a strategy? First we integrate analytics, then we communicate goal. What are our goals? What you want to achieve? Suppose we are working on COVID, so we integrate the analytics. What are communication goals? How can we build a team? How many countries do we need to communicate with for making of vaccine of coronavirus? And we share the idea of different countries, we share the idea of different universities, we share the idea of different students, we share the idea of different proposed research. Then we adopt a new solution. If we didn't get a new solution, then again we have to go for integration process. So this process continues till we don't get a proper answer. So how does big data science happen? There are 5 components, actually there are 6 components which we will study in the similar lecture. So first we will talk about these 5, then we'll add one more. So what are the 5 components? We have people, we have purpose, we have process, we have platform, and we have programmability. So one by one we will study every process. First, data sciences is definitely a multidisciplinary fact in that we combine people, process, computational, and data, platform, application specific platform, and programmability. In purpose, what we do basically in that we define challenges. What are the challenges in the current situation? Suppose we are working on smart traffic, so we define that what are the challenges to traffic. We define what are the challenges on the situation of natural disaster, what are the life threats. So what are the purpose, and their purpose can be related to scientific analysis with the hypothesis and business metric that needs to be analyzed based on big data we studied in previous lecture. So people are basically data scientists, and data, we can't say that data scientist is only a programmer or data scientist is only a computer science specialist. Data scientist can be any businessman, data scientist can be any statistics person, can be any machine learning field, can be any mathematics field, data management, programming, computing. In practice, if we say that people are basically a group of scientists who will collaborate in making this process successful. So what are the process involved? Process is basically a beginning of what you are going to do. In that we basically focus on reusability of process, and in that we definitely communicate with different purpose, different employees, and we define a workflow. In data science workflow, we combine executable graph. The result, we form an executable graph. Then definitely we work on what are the data sets. Basically the data sets are big or small, the data side or what are the bringing new opportunities. Suppose someone has worked on carbon dioxide factor in smart traffic, so we need to work on emergency factors. So definitely we have to consider the opportunities, we have to consider the challenges. For that we need a data collection, we need to do a data cleaning, data processing, and then result is in visualized form. Then we see that how to easily integrate all the needed tasks to build a process. For that we need how to find the best computing resource, what are the resources which are best suitable for our process, and that give a result in efficient manner. After that we have a platform. Platform is basically the amount of data and computing required to perform this application. Suppose we are working on a smart traffic, so for that we need different kind of sensors, for that we need different kind of the algorithm. For that we need different type of implementation platforms. So this scalability should be made a part of data science. Then we need programmability. We find that how can we capture a scalable data science process, and for that we can use R, pattern, and MapReduce. MapReduce we will study in detail in further lectures. So as I said that there are 6 components, so the sixth one was product. After all this process, what we get a product, which is the insight. And this process is definitely work in a cycle and purpose. We don't focus on technology, we focus on question. And process building metrics for accountability. What we need to consider, we need to consider the cost. What is the cost, which are we going to add? What is the timeline, planning of deliverables, and expectation and purposes. So this is all for today's lecture, and if you have any queries, so don't forget to ask me in comment box, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and stay tuned for further lectures. Thanks for watching.